Welcome back to another video, and today it's the third one. The first one, I had to end it because the internet was bad. And the second one, that was a trash talker. I think when you score first touchdown, it matters. He threw 6 interceptions at Tom Brady, and this was in the normal one. He was the Patriots. So yeah, let's see what this one is like. The first one was good, because the guy was actually nice.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up.
I've won 2 back. I've won 2 games so far in a row, so it was back to back. But yeah, I get ball first. Let's get it.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and
what is that
AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Begin the drive with Abdullah.
Oh no, I could have gone.
Couple up to the 35. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. On this offensive unit, one guy that's proven it fell is Eric Ebron.
A very reliable target for a quarterback. They always love tight ends because they're right in their sight lines. If you get it to this guy, though, he can take it the distance.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
He's breaking tackles.
Pass the 20. And he takes it
let's get it.
Deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. The toss to Abdullah. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Amir Abdullah taking it in. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking in the end zone on a running play.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Prescott to throw it. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
That dude's hard to get down.
Give him 16 on the pickup. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. Here we go. A first down throw for Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant.
Oh, I forgot they had Dez Bryant.
Back in 2016 for Dez Bryant. 50 receptions, under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Dez had?
Well, remember, it started with Dez injured, so it took a little while for him to get started.
Ooh.
I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure off of the run game themselves. And Dak Prescott in his second season.
Oh, what?
Defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, 59 yards. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. They'll try and throw for it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30.
No.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And now the defense for Dallas.
Justin Durant doesn't get mentioned very often in conversation, but at the end of every game, he's made a lot of tackles.
And it's intercepted. Picked down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Come on.
Defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field.
Come on!
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
3rd down and 3.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. 17 yards on the pickup there and also a first down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And now a first down following that long gain.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 5. Bringing up second. Put him in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 3rd and long, it's Stafford. Ebron with it over the middle. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Let's go. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down.
Here we go.
Prescott now on second down. Completes it to Jason Witten. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
I give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tahir Whitehead in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. So the Cowboys will punt it on fourth down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Set to go now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Eric Ebron, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have, and right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver, not just a blocker, as in the days of old.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in, complete, and all the way down to the 26. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Let's go.
A second down throw for Prescott. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And they will line up now for the two-point try. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 3. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. All right, different topic here. 2018, the Super Bowl. Traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle. starting to get near that maybe last run with their defense. But Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented going into next year.
I like that one. Well, in the AFC, I'm going to go with a team that if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, I'm going dark horse. Cleveland Brown. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting back.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Sean Lee coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up in an offset eye. From the end zone, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And takes
What? No!
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And Tate just finished his 7th NFL season. First 4 in Seattle, last 3 Detroit. And each of those 3 years, 90 or more receptions. Finished this season with 91 catches.
And I saw him expand his game in 2016. I saw him operate out wide in the slot. Also came into the backfield and got carries and then ran routes from there. His yards after catch really jumped back up in 2016. And Golden Tate has shown that he's more than capable of being a #1 receiver in the NFL.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. He's going to fight into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Jeez.
No matter what the defense throws
Dez Bryant's our #1 leader right now.
Groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I need a score.
Time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen.
I almost had that touchdown when Golden
These guys
fumbled.
in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the
my God.
quicker than ever before.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Out left side here to Bryant. 20.
Jesus.
10, 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Des Bryant, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
Oh, get
And
that.
you believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Oh my God.
Team script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
I never beat Dallas.
Chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. The tight end, Tim Wright, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off Byron Jones.
I can't do this, guys, no more.